Spirit Radio's People's Perspectives. We don't do holiday for like 1 week or two. I remain yours sincerely, faithfully, the area speaker, Emmanuel Tiavia. And today, waiting carry me come. Now, something will concern you and me. You know, say those days when we dey on television, we get songs like Mama, yeah. Thank you for your love. Oh, better musicology like a sweet mother. I no go forget you for the suffer way you suffer for me. Yeah. Sweet mother. October of 11 every year, United Nations they talk say na Girl Child Day, and today on top of People's Parliament, I dey inside studio with the plenty girls them, plus inclusion the ones what we go call former girls. I be okay now still girl, once a girl, always a girl. I be Bansti, how you see am? Collect your microphone now. The clerk sit down. You know whole in how herbalist go dey inside shrine without
that be. You know talk lie and you know the talk lie.
Even if I talk lie na true. Toss. We get Dr. Mrs. Beatrice Onoja. Now even my mama name be that. So I go to refer to you throughout this program. Bansti, I go to call her mommy.
Our mommy.
Our mommy. She be a strong person with the waka on top this waka of the girl child. We go give her your microphone. Make she talk for 30 seconds. Waiting she they do. We make her to enter studio today with plenty female children them to tell us waiting she they really do. Mommy, good morning.
Good morning. Mm-hmm. Good morning, my country people. Mm-hmm. I greet you now. My name is Beatrice Onoja. I be Executive Director for Glorious Things Ministry. Our focus na teenagers, like the ones who now they see now. We dey encourage them, we dey empower them, we dey make sure say they go grow, come become responsible people for society. We go make us proud, make our family proud, make our society proud. And we dey also support their parents, may they also teach them what they supposed to teach them. And they also lead the NGOs where they work for GBV for BENUE State.
Waiting be GBV.
GBV na gender-based violence. We dey try to support both the male and the female so that they no go dey beat themselves for house, so that peace go dey for house. We dey preach against rape, we dey preach against any form of violence in the society. Now waiting we dey do be that. Thank you for having me.
Bansti, only the summary myself dey very detailed. Collect the microphone. Mommy prepare for us come today, Abi Bansti.
That's so it be.
And they have other position which she just tell us in summary, a state focal person for Association Against Child and Sexual Gender-Based Violence. Because when they talk GBV, some people they think it's a GV where they put for wound. Now I must say, maybe she define them well for us. No be only her day here, she day here with the state chairman of League of Women Voters in the person of Ruth Bengwam. Madam Ruth, I beg, greet the country people.
Country people, now good morning. Now good morning, we salute you.
This League of Women Voters, waiting them they do.
League of Women Voters of Nigeria is a women organization. And the membership, any woman will reach 18 years can enter and join us. When we waiting with the do be say with the support women, make them they economically empowered and politically enlightened. We dey promote this one way. If leadership day with the one women, remember them dey inside. That is women inclusion. We dey educate women, make them know their rights, especially politically. How they go take join hand with them with men, make we dey do well, make country good for everybody.
Okay.
So now our job be that.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Ruth. We go, Bansti, you go organize more chair because this our town hall don't increase in size. Today's program, they focus on the International Day of the Girl Child. And now platform we want to provide for the girl child are going through. Don't come all the students, them way they enter here today. That is the girls, them way they here today, plus inclusion their teachers. Today, we're going to go here as they will share their experiences, perspectives, and aspirations on issues where they affect them. You know, because the theme of the International Day of the Girl Child 2024 now focusing on girls' education, health, and well-being. So far, we get students from Government Girls College, Makudi, and Padopas Harmony Secondary School. And another students, they still enter the studio now with their teacher and we'll go collect their details. But for now, make we introduce the students where they here with us. If you they watch us on top television, that is if you visit www.agateradiotv.com or you go Facebook, search for Agate Radio TV, that is AGATE-TV, that is AGATE radio/TV. On top of Facebook, you go see us. But for Instagram, for TikTok, and particularly for YouTube and X, you go get us for Agate TV, AGATE TV. You go watch us there. You download our app on top Google Play Store, you go still watch us there. Just search for Agate News, AGATE News. Once you see the app, you go see logo will be like letter A. Just download them. From there, you go watch our television, listen to our radio, our 2 radio stations, the Star FM, plus inclusion, the online one, where they play TV, music, and programs. Plus inclusion, you go read the soft copy of our newspaper, Agate News. The students were there here from Government College, Makudi. One, na Aduba Sonia Ene. Aduba Sonia Ene, thank you very much. Ogenyi Ene favor day here. Ta Nongu, SC favor day here. Te Kurado Yum Sonia day here. And Ogba Jene day here, all from Government College for Makudi. SS1 Harmony School will be JSS3. Take not forgetting Iya Blumu Do Yum Faith from Padopas Harmony Secondary School, JSS3. Ahenda Do West Michelle from Padopas as well. Not forgetting but still, this my eye don't they tell me say I don't the old. I know put the other on your copy where they help me they see where as I can't they try to see that person name. It can't be like signature of a pharmacist and medical doctor.
That one to show you say sign don't they come. So if you put glass but not make it not be bottle on.
In fact, next time when you see me say elder. All right. People's Parliament, Nahim will there on top. Yongo. Euphemia Yongo from Padopas Harmony Secondary School, now SS3. In fact, so far, now the only SS microphone make it talk, make other people hear.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, country people.
Which subject do you teach, sir?
I teach English language.
Okay. But still, carry biro and paper because you go write plenty today. Grammar go full. Patience, one day will be teacher for Padopas Harmony Secondary School. They here with us. Mrs. Patience, where you there? Collect your microphone, make them hear your voice.
Country people, now good morning, yo.
I
greet you now.
Then they hear you. Now, but still, Cosmas or your day here, him na boss for Government Girls Secondary School, Makudi.
Hello, country people. Good morning.
Good morning, Bossa. Thank you for joining us. Now, other people will join us. We'll go collect their details and we'll go into Duncan them later. But for now, make we start our interaction with the girls where they here. You know. I want to ask the first question. Some of you go react. Share with us generally wetin be una experience as a girl child. Wetin they happen to you as a girl child. Where they remind you at times, oh, I be girl. And maybe you just live your life, or then they go come do one thing where you go say, okay, I know they the same with them. Then they claim say they be man, I be girl. Any personal stories like that of things will happen to you, will just make you feel like, is it because I be woman? Who want to talk first? Now the students we want to hear from whether it's a street student or anybody can talk, anybody. Even those who will never introduce, you just stand up, tell us your name and your school and your class and you carry on.
Make una no fear.
Abi Basti make I do tinini tanana biko.
All of them, make anybody where the spirit move and make it talk.
Okay, anybody where the spirit move, make it talk.
Every time to fear. Not time for everybody
somebody
to
don't raise their
talk
hand.
within their chest.
Tell us your name and your class and your school.
Okay, good morning. My name is Ogba Janet. I'm in SS2.
Okay.
I'm from Government Girls College. So, what happened was I was playing with my neighbors. So, and they are boys. They are boys like the boys of my age.
Okay.
So I was playing with them. That time I was younger. So, and I was just developing some things.
Feminine physiognomy.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Now because of the English teacher, I had to blow this grammar.
So one of them, we were dragging for something. So as I was the only girl, there were two boys. So I were dragging for something that I liked. It's not my own share. So I liked it. So I was dragging for it, and in the process, one of the boy now touched my. That's what happened.
So you stopped playing with them from that day?
I stopped playing roughly with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, any other experiences, it could be in the same light, it could be general interaction. The reason why I ask this question be say, this issue of gender, sometimes, like for her, that's the day she realized, oh, actually, I be girl, oh, I need to be aware of this. It's not actually an admission of weakness, is it? It's just to know who you are. But sometimes it is even ongoing, things that happen every day,
Good day, my country people. My name is Yongum Sendo Ifemia. I'm SS3 from Pado Pass Harmony Secondary School. My own experience is that when my elder brothers was about to share a piece of land, so they did not give my younger brother. So I asked them that why is it that they did not give my younger brother? They said that one is too small. So I told them, what about me?
At least you are not too small.
Then they say that me, I'm a female. I cannot have something owned by the family because female students are more like their own is to go and get married. And my brother said that even this school that I'm attending now, if he can collect the money so that I will not go to school. Education is not meant for female children. So I asked my mom, why are they saying this to me? Then she said that before, when you are 12 years, they will give you to a man so that they will collect money, and you are not meant for education. So I asked my elder brother, what if I become something in future? Are they still going to deny me of my
inheritance?
Yes. So my mom said that if I become something later in future that is great, something great in future, even my elder brother will be afraid of me. So I should hold whatever I want to do. I should be strong. I should not let anyone look down on myself. I should always take myself high and not let anyone look down on me. And that is why I'm always
working hard.
Yes. Thank you.
Instead of allowing that to make you feel bad, instead it becomes the fire that is making you to work hard.
Yes. Thank you.
Any other person willing to share an experience with us? It's your day.
Good day, country people. My name is Yav Mundoyum Faith. I'm in just 3. My school is Padopas Harmony Secondary School. My experience is my younger brother, he went to play with some of our neighbors. So they fought him and he came back crying. So I went to fight the boy. When I got there, the boy was huge, but I was angry, so I think I could fight him. So when I tried, he beat me. Thinking I have power, he fought me because he was a man. That's when I realized that I'm a girl and I don't have the power and the strength that he has.
Okay.
That's my experience.
But that doesn't make you less.
No.
All right. Any other person willing to share with
No,
us?
say the no girl level. He said no, that one sharp.
Good morning, Good morning, everybody. I'm by name Onishi Judith. I'm from Government Modern School. My experience goes like this. When I was in the junior class, JSS3, I do play with the male. I believe that male friends are the best. So when I was playing with my male friends, so they started an argument, and I decided to
put mouth.
Yes. So they now asked me that, don't you know you're a girl? Are you supposed to be here? That I should get out of there. I wanted to cry, but I held back my peace and went on my own. When people were asking me what happened, I just kept it to myself and kept silent. That was the experience I had.
Those boys are not nice, but still violence. Violence. Anyway, but it's something that happens. It's something that happens. One more experience, and then we'll go on. Just something that helped shape your world. Like, ooh, did they do this thing because I'm a girl? Oh, okay. That was the moment you realize, because when children are growing together, they keep playing. At a certain point, you start seeing separation. Yeah.
Good morning, country people.
Morning.
My name is Ainda Michelle from Padupas Harmony Secondary School, SS2. My experience goes like this. In our house, I'm the only girl, and we have plenty boys in our house.
Wow.
So they like being bossy towards me because I'm the junior, and they're all senior. Okay, though I have one younger brother though, but him too used to feel like he's a boy, I'm a girl, things like that. So even my dad, because my mom is late, even my dad, he likes making it seem like you are a girl, you don't belong here, you don't need to be here. Each time I'm playing with people outside, they'll be like, go inside, you're a girl, things like that. Even school, because when my mom died, things became hard, so they wanted me to drop out of school and the rest of them to be going to school. I felt I was cheated because I'm a girl, but I held on strong, and this is the main reason why I'm being hardworking in school, and I'm trying to succeed so that I'll prove them that in as much as I'm a girl, I can make it.
All right. Thank you so much. Please, let's put our hands together for the girl child. Cameraman, you are not clapping. We'll write your name down. When we are sharing food, we'll give you toothpick. Okay, all right. That was on a lighter note. The irony is that when it is time for burial and they are sharing things that should be done, now the girl child, they share more too. Is it not true? Is it not true our mummies at the back? It's the truth. So, but when it comes to benefiting, they'll say you are a girl. But when it comes to responsibility, they go bounce them on the girl head again. Your husband must bring this, must bring this. It is well. Now, let's talk about, before we start hearing from the mummies, let's talk about how do you think women are perceived in Benue and girls are perceived in general? You have shared your experiences. Now, tell us, how you think, say, the people out there or the people you interact with, how do they see women? How do they see women? It's still you, the students, and the girl child that we are going to hear from. How our brothers, they see women. How other women self, they see women. You heard somebody, as they share experience, they say, in believe, say, men be the best friends. You get why? You get why? So how do you think people, they see women?
And we can't talk like this. Men, they talk about woman where where you want share say you're not supposed to be so.
When I know that uncle, that's Barnabas Seneke, a.k.a. Barnes T.
Good morning, country people.
Good morning.
My name is Yoshi Perpetual from Government Model School. I'm in SS3.
Pepe, well done.
I think the society, mostly the men, they see the girls or the women as the weaker vessels. Yeah.
Weaker vessels. No, hold the mic. Explain more. What be the meaning of that weaker vessel? What do you think they see when they see you as weaker vessels? What does that really mean?
Okay. Weaker vessels in the sense that firstly, the women are actually weak, firstly, emotionally. And they actually...
Are they?
Yes, mostly.
Are women weak emotionally?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Don't you know that women can endure more than men?
Yes. That's on the part of endurance.
No, I think what you are mistaken is women cry easily doesn't mean they are weaker. As a man, I'm here to tell you, how.
Okay.
If you cheat on a man, he will go and be looking for what to do to revenge. But you see most women, people cheat on them and they still bear. So who is stronger? Hello? QED, quite easily done. Women are not really weak. Okay, carry on. I'm listening to you.
Okay. Another part of them seeing women as weaker vessels is that they think they are stronger than the woman and they can do
Physically.
anything. Yes, physically. They can do anything to the woman and she won't have the power to do it back.
Interesting. Bansti, be like say that one are true. Be like say men just they assume say I can do and undo.
This one enter. The house quiet.
Okay, enter.
Yeah,
the house
quiet.
Now you quiet to me at the talk.
Good day, everyone. I'm by name Aduba Sonia from Government Girls College. I'm in SS1. And I see that the male, they feel the other gender, they feel they are not competent enough to do what they do. Like, they don't think the women can handle the positions they handle. They don't think the women can create a space that will be good. They don't see they see the women as a weaker gender that are not competent or don't have enough capability to do something, which is quite wrong.
That's true, but still sometimes if they drive for road, woman, you see motor just drive anyhow, and you can't see saying a woman, you can say no wonder, as if it has anything to do with her driving skills.
As she they talk, my head they do up and down like a gamma lizard, and because this one it touch belly.
Una way day for house, make una dey hear waiting our daughters, our sisters, and our mothers they talk. Make we dey judge ourselves for our mind. They start to dey change in the areas where we need to change. Any other person will get contributed among the students before we ask our mommies the same question. Or maybe make our mommies just talk because they don't dey quiet since. Now, Mrs. Wande, you be teacher and you dey teach mostly girls. How you see say our people they perceive women, the female gender in general?
Once again, good morning, country people. I teach in Padopas Harmony Secondary School. It's not a single gender school. It's a mixed school with boys and girls. Many a times you discover that the boys try to harass the girls, especially through the issue of relationship. They want to keep relationship with the girls, and when they refuse, they harass them. At times they threaten them. They are going to beat them after school, or they are going to do them certain things just to make the girls accept their friendship. And the girls, out of fear, many a times they fail to report to the teachers. But I'm one of the teachers who has so much interest in the girls. So many a times, as I'm talking to them, they open up to me to tell me some of their experiences. At times, it's not only their co-students. Many a times, it happens to be teachers, the male teachers, seeking relationship with these girls and threatening them not to tell anybody, that if they open up and tell anyone, they are going to harass them, they are going to victimize them, they are going to fail their exams and stuff like that. But when I make myself friendly with them as a mother, they open up to me and tell me some of these things. And I believe it's not only peculiar with the students in Padopas, it's most of the girls. At times, it's even their guidance that they stay at home with. At times, the husbands to their aunts that they live with will be harassing them sexually and threatening them never to open up and tell the wife. And at times they keep quiet because they are afraid if they tell the wife might not believe them and might even send them packing. So many experiences like this that these girls go through. But out of fear, many a times they are scared to open up. But when they find friendship in their female teachers or in some of the teachers that appear to be welcoming, they open up And when they open up, they are being given the skills that they are required to have in order to be able to overcome some of these challenges that they are faced at home with. And they come to school. Many a times they come to school and they are so withdrawn, and they are into their shell. And when you try to befriend them, or rather when I try to befriend them, to bring them closer to me, they open up and begin to tell me some of these things.
In summary, you are saying that the male folk on this program, we refer to them as the other gender.
Yes.
So in summary, the other gender see the girls, see the women more or less like trophies. They see them like should I say toys, something that will amuse them, so to speak.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes, for their satisfaction, where they can derive their pleasures.
Oh.
Yes, which is so wrong.
Rather than seeing them as fellow human beings.
Exactly. That also has the capacity to fulfill the destiny that God has created them and endowed in them as ladies, as girls, as fellow human beings to exhibit, to carry out. So I'm calling out the other gender to see these ones also as precious ones that have the potentials that they also have. Because as far as the gender also has.
Yes. So that's a powerful take. Let's now go over to Dr. Onoja. Doc, talk to us about, in your line of work, how do you think the female gender is perceived by the other gender? And you wait there for house, they listen to us. You fit send us your own contributor on top SMS and WhatsApp, and we go give you that a number after we listen to Dr. Onoja. Mommy.
All right, thank you very much, and good morning, everyone, once again. I was thinking I'm going to be responding to what the concerns they have mentioned, but I'll still maybe do that when I'm permitted to do so. I think the girls have actually aired out. I want to really applaud the first girl that talked about touching of breast, because those are the areas that the girls don't talk about. They don't talk about it. You can see that most of the things they are talking about is either bullying, inheritance, stuff like that. That has to do with more of psychological or physical. But the sexual aspect, they hardly talk about it. I bet you that most of them seated here has been abused, either by touching their breasts or buttocks. Growing up as a girl, I know what I passed through, and I know what most of the girls that I have spoken with, what they have also passed through. So out of even the UN women, they said out of 3 women, there is hardly one that will say has not been sexually harassed or abused. So these are the things, when you were talking, you said the male folk look at the women as sex toys, something to, satisfy their, there's something that gives them pleasure. There is something I used to do when I go to school. There's this thing I teach both the boys and the girls. For the boys, I said we captured it as I'm a boy, I'm not a bully. And for the girls, we said I'm a girl, I'm not a toy. Because that is perspective. The boys believe that they are bullies. I will bully the girls into accepting relationship, just like the teacher said. Then the girls see themselves, like the first girl, she said, when he touched her breast, there was this awareness that, I'm a girl. So there is a possibility that she starts seeing herself as a toy. She starts seeing herself as something that, I'm supposed to satisfy the man. So these are the things that it's good to have that self-awareness. Because self-awareness is what actually will help you to begin to know what you should do or what you should not do. Just like the apartheid in South Africa. It's when they begin to get that awareness that, these people that are oppressing us, they're actually not indigenous. They are not the real people. We are the real people. How come they are coming to dominate us? So it's from that self-awareness that they begin to fight. And today they have their freedom. So self-awareness help you to do what? Begin to bring out that thing that is inside of you. But self-awareness should not make it be that you begin to pity yourself. You begin to have self-pity. You begin to feel that, because I'm a girl, I don't have power, I am weak, I am like a baby rubber, I'm fragile, I'm like an egg, if I fall, I will break. Because these are the perspectives. So, through Socialization is what is making this gender-based violence we're talking about to escalate. Even in churches, there is perspective of the woman being submissive, the woman being the second-class citizen. In schools, like they are saying now, and what we are talking about, the boys see them as second-class citizens. And the girls too, there's a possibility they are also seeing themselves as second-class citizens. You go back to the home again, like one of my daughters now talked about inheritance. They are seen as second-class citizens. So these are the general perspectives that people have about women and girls. But is that true? I think that's the discussion we're having today. That is not true. It depends on, like I said, self-awareness. There is ignorance over there. In fact, we are having a program we started yesterday that is rounding up today, and one of the traditional rulers was there yesterday, and he's also coming today. I was so glad to hear that in Tiv land now they have put that bylaw that girls too should partake in the inheritance of their fathers.
Yes.
I used to ask, I said that even Bible, God himself in the Bible told Moses, I said, tell those people to give those girls their inheritance. It's their father. They are supposed to. So it's we now human beings that are claiming that because we are men, the women should not have inheritance. You can see that it's socialization, because gender-based gender is a social construct, as we know. It's society that constructed it. Just like this, my sister said. She said, "Is that reproductive organ that separated us? This one is a male that can, pregnant a woman. This is a woman that can carry a child. That is what separates us. Brain, we all have the brain. How we develop our brain that will be able to be productive in the society. So there is need for reorientation, both for the girls, because now as they are growing now and they are getting that feelers of I'm a girl, I'm supposed to be weak, I'm supposed to do this is what the society feels I am. There's that possibility they told that line.
You accept it.
And you accept it and you remain where you are. But there's that person, I hear some of them said, my mother told me this. I love that. The mother told you to work hard so that you can be great. Even your elder brother is going to respect you. That is the truth. If I have money today and I go to my family, those my elder brothers, they will be the one buying that to me. Money, money and power. So that perspective is what we want. We want, the girls to begin to take their positions. Maybe I should stop here for now so that, thank you.
Thank you so much, Doc. Before we continue, make we introduce some of the people who come in. Some don't already talk, like Onyishi Silva, Oluweti, Oluomachi. This thing na Igbo name abi na. Okay, Yoshe Perpetua Do fan, also SS3, and their teacher will follow them come now. Dr. Francisca Chilebo, Government Model Secondary School. Mrs. Good morning, ma. Carry your microphone, give Dr. Francisca Chilebo. Make she tell us from her experience as teachers how they perceive the girl child for this BENUE state.
Good morning, the country people.
Good morning.
Well, women generally, the girl child is the one that grows to become a woman. So the girls and women generally are underestimated, they are underrated, and their competence is in most cases questioned. They experience bullies both at homes, in their workplace, in schools, everywhere. You made mention of something. Most times when you are driving and a very small mistake, the man will say, hey, it is a woman, and I hate it. I hate anytime I'm being referred as a woman. Recently, the BENUE state government has appointed a woman as SSG.
Yes,
a lot of men
I remember.
Raised question that they would have loved it if she were a man. And I began to question, and even when we were grown up as children, we were made to understand that
as if that office get pronoun.
Yes, we were made to understand that the men can do better things than the girls. And personally too, I even believe that in terms of education, they are more intelligent, they are brilliant more than we the girls then. Until they proved me wrong, because I went to a girls' school. So by seeing them, you just feel they're more intelligent than you. Until when I got to the university, I discovered that, what they made me to believe is not true.
Madam, make I
So-
follow you, make I share my own testimony. He get one course that time for Gondrobasati where we read. The course they very, very tough. With the right time with textbook. You don't ever hear of there are some courses in the university you are allowed to carry anything. There is no exam malpractice. Especially if you go to all those science and engineering side. You get courses where you can carry the handout, the textbook. You can even go to your room and come back. Do anything where you want to. If you know Sabia, you go fail am. So that was the type of course. 6 course units.
So in the
Now woman nine teach me. Now fellow female student nine teach me that thing where I pass.
So-
Other people where they do guys say how woman go teach me maths. They fail am. They fail am.
So when I got to the university, I was even afraid meeting men for the first time. Because after secondary school, I went straight to the university. I was afraid because some of them even kept boasting that it is when GP comes out, the results are out, that they will know who is who in this class.
Now wow.
So like me, I would not even talk.
Hey.
I kept quiet until when the result came out. I discovered that those men that were boasting had carryovers and all that.
You know why I laugh before she talk out? And that's where they be. Those ones where they announce.
And so there was one elective we took, scientific thinking. This one you must read it. And so some of the men we gather me. There was even the one to do it, and they will be asking me some things in the exams. So there was even one that made one statement that even today I keep laughing over it. He said, whatever thing Mrs. Chilebo tells me, that's what they were arguing. I said, this is the answer. So he said, whatever thing that Mrs. Chilebo tells me, I'm going to do. Even if she says my name is not correct, I will cancel it right away. So it was they do equally as they can do. And so, but the society has made it for us to believe so. Even in the employment places, when you go for interview, they will arrange it in such a way that the interview will favor the male candidates. Come said like strong, smart, you are a weaker sex. And so even the interview is arranged to favor the male candidates against the female ones. And sometimes when they are writing, they will say he. Instead of /she, they will just say he. These are things, they question the competency of a woman and a girl child. And outside that, in those days, but the society has actually changed. In those days, improved, yes. You could see that in the family where you have boys and girls, they will prefer the boys to go to school while the girls stay. Because the parents feel it's waste of time for you to waste your resources on the girl. After all, she will get married.
Let me do this PSA for the girl child before you continue, Doc. My dear fathers out there, it is in your own interest for your children, for your daughters to be well trained. Now them go remember daddy. Now them go say, don't tell where I send daddy some. These boys, will side chick allow them? They will not remember you, daddy. Please train your girl children. Every month they will disturb their husband. They will collect their own apricot. They will add it together and send to daddy. I'm speaking from experience. Continue, Doc.
Yes. And so they will prefer the male children to go to school while the girls stay, because they feel at the end of the day they are not going to stay at home with them. And if somebody marries and has only, but when you train the nation, compared to the females. So
let's talk with Mrs. Ruth before we come back to the student. Madam Ruth will be leader of League of Women Voters. In the area of politics, now one area will be say politics and how men they see women. My SSG, everybody just they talk.
I greet you, country matter. Our women are capable and able. They have been tested over time. The few that have taken political offices have ever proven that they are capable to do whatever that is assigned to them to do. But the perspective is not as good as it should be. We appreciate our governor for taking a step further, giving one of us, a woman, the office of the SSG for the first time in Benue State. And we believe that she will deliver on her job. However, the experience has not been funny. Let's take the example of the just concluded local government elections. We have 23 local governments, but the end result has shown that no one was qualified by the standard of the politicians to lead even one local government out of these 23. And this is not good and this is not funny. And the women are not pleased with this outcome. First of all, the 35% affirmative action enforced. The leadership of the local governments. Few of the local governments have deputy chairmen as females, but as we know, the role of deputy chairman is not as the role of the chairman. A deputy chairman can hardly make a decision in the local government. And so we were hoping that at least that 35% affirmative action will be effective in
women.
Yes. It does not speak well of our men and our politicians. And these task from women are not happy about this. It's a slap in our face, and we are advising that our men should go back to the drawing board and make amends, especially for upcoming appointments and elections. Encourage the women to come out and participate, because we have signed that law and it should be effective here.
And when the girl child sees women in such positions, how does it inspire them to work harder?
They are encouraged. They are encouraged to come up and work harder. And I want to take us back. From creation, God created women to be helpmates. It is only somebody that knows something that can give help in situations. And so now
if you are not a mechanic and motorsport, you cannot help.
You cannot go there. So for God, giving to the woman. So we are calling on the men to go back and listen to that voice of God. Get us on board and let us help you out of these numerous societal problems that we are having now. The women have the capacity and we can do that.
But still, let's clap for the women. I the thing well.
The other person, the other mate, way she talks so, the way she take talk and be a woman go come there help him. So like you say, Oga, do am well, do am like this. Now guide and now woman could even the guide man. So I agree with what she talk.
In fact, I've been once say one day where United Nations, the organize Makudi and Padopas Harmony Secondary Schools, plus for action against sexual and gender-based violence, plus inclusion. Mommy Ruth Pemwam will be the Oga Patapata for the Benue State of the Women Voters League. Now, we want to hear from the students. Everybody go talk. Carry your crocom. Make them start from back there. 1. All of them go tell us, all the female students go tell us, what you want be in future.
Miss Ama Rebecca from Government Model School. In future, I want to be a nurse, a midwife nurse.
And why you want to be nurse? You want to go to Canada. Why you want to be nurse?
Because I love helping people.
Okay. Abi you get somebody for your family will be nurse, where they wear white, they cover that their cap, will be like a toy aeroplane.
No.
Okay, but you just like helping people.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next.
Good day, everyone. My name is Ndobisi Olumachi from Government Model Secondary School in SS3. I would love to become a journalist.
Hey, wait, Basti, write that one name down. So you like talking. Oh, Diego. Why do you want to be a journalist?
I just like the work right from small.
Abi Basti, anything we see now with the report, no be so? Yes. Okay. So How are you working towards becoming a journalist at this stage?
I'm reading my book, attending to classes. I'm still praying to God to help me to become a journalist.
Is there a press club in your school?
Yes, sir.
Debate and Literary Society?
Yes, sir.
You should join those ones.
Yes, sir.
And then find out the kind of courses where you go need to read. So if you are going to read mass comm or communication arts, or you are going to read, like mass comm these days is a faculty in BSU.
Yes.
So find out what are the different courses you read to become a journalist. Then in secondary school, what will be the subjects where I need to become very strong in to make it easier for me when I go over there. That's how you develop.
Okay.
You don't joke with entities.
Okay.
So that when you are a journalist, you can report appropriately. You can report right.
Okay, sir.
Are we together?
Yes, sir. Thank
Next.
Good morning, country people. I've actually introduced myself before. Again, my name is Yoshe Perpetual from Government Model School. I
want to be a politician.
No way. I actually.
So, what are you doing to prepare yourself to be an anesthesiologist? What do anesthesiologists do?
Anesthesiologists actually deal with pain management before, during, and after surgeries.
You have already done your homework research. Is there a doctor in your family?
Actually, I think one.
Okay.
My uncle.
So, what are you doing now to prepare to become a doctor?
Actually, studying
biology,
chemistry, and physics.
And then maths, so don't forget
yes.
maths. You need maths. And very important, English.
Yes.
Because you need to know how to communicate. Don't go and be writing Panadol name and it will be looking like somebody's signature. Thank you.
Thank
Doc,
you.
next.
Once again, good morning.
Morning.
First of all, before I start, I really admire Mommy Ruth. Because for standing for women on political rights.
She wants to be a politician.
Exactly.
I said it.
I want to be a politician in future.
Okay.
Because in my house, I feel like women can't lead. But I feel like I can be a leader. When I told my dad about my dream, he said, when have I ever heard that a woman is a leader anywhere? I said, even in the Bible, Deborah was a leader.
I need to stand up. He said, where have you heard that a woman has done what?
Has lead in any place before.
Okay.
So I gave him reference to the Bible that Deborah was a leader.
Yes.
Even Queen Elizabeth too. So they were all leaders. So I feel
one of the most respected monarchs in the world, Queen Elizabeth, who just passed.
Yeah. So in the university, I would like to do political science. And then I have this dream that Michelle Obama is actually my role model.
Wow. Put your hands together for her.
And then hopefully I'll maybe be the first female governor of BENUE State.
Hey, wait. Another round of applause. But Steve, we go snap with her because you can never tell. Dreams do what? They do come true. I remember one song those days I used to...
Good day, everyone. I'm by name Aduba Sonia from Government Girls in SS1. I would love to be a medical doctor, a cardiologist.
You look like one, Seth. Have you started using eyeglass? Because most people that want to read medicine from small age, they use eyeglass. Okay, you want to be a cardiologist. Why?
I want to be a cardiologist because many people now suffer like heart-related diseases. So I would love to be one of the few people.
I'm Sendo Ifemia.
You want to be a lawyer?
I would like to be an accountant.
Oh, very close to law. This time around, you're a lawyer of money. Okay, you want to be an accountant. Why?
Yes. I like advising people how to manage their business and how to manage their companies. Like, especially when my mom was doing a business, she don't know how, sometimes she will find it difficult,
balance her books.
Yes. So I'll be telling her that, Mom, you have to, you need to let me say, she'll go and buy some goods in the market, and maybe she have competitors around the environment. So I'll tell her, do your own, let it be bigger than those other ones so that your business it will move quick. And the more you are selling, the more you are getting profit. Even if the profit is not big, but your turnover,
as you're turning it over, you're getting money. Okay. Do you live close to an Igbo person? Because the way you are talking is like you have Igbotic sense.
No.
Okay, what is your name, Miss?
Okay, good morning, everybody. My name is once again Ogba Janet from SS2. So I would love to be a nurse.
Okay, why? Why do you want to be a nurse?
It's something I admire right from time.
Because there is somebody I asked once, what do you want to be? I want to be a nurse. I say, why? I say, because I want to marry a doctor. I say, ew.
Because right from time I stayed with my grandma. I grew up with her. So she has issues and she visits the hospital a lot. And as the smallest in the house, she takes me everywhere she goes. So we go to the hospital every time, and I see how nurses how they take care of their patients, how they do everything they do.
Oh, interesting conversations. Very, very interesting.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Tekuma Mesu Rich. I'm from Padopas Harmony Secondary School in JS3. I would love to be a lawyer.
You want to be a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that you deal with all those men that used to do anyhow. Tell us why you want to be a lawyer.
So it's because I know how to argue very well.
Hey. Oh man, Basti. We'll go invite these people come by next week. I must see vibes. Say that she confessed. Yeah. I know how to argue.
That's area of competence.
You know, that's why as a married man, no, they follow Madam argue. Women are very talented in that area. In that area, we are weak. We are weak. If woman allow you win argument, she just allowed you to win for peace to reign. Carry on.
Good morning, everyone. I'm by name Onishi Judith. I want to become a medical doctor.
Okay. What specialization particularly are you interested in?
I want to be a medical practitioner.
Okay. What type of medical doctor do you want to be?
I want to be like a medical doctor who practices mostly on the brain problem. That's a neurosurgeon.
Okay, a neurosurgeon.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a very... even among doctors, they don't joke with neuro. It's like... it's like even among neurosurgeons are doctors.
From Nigeria.
Okay, the Nigerian Ben Carson.
Exactly.
I beg you, they do because neurosurgery. It's a very delicate. Why do you want to read neurosurgery? Give her your microphone now.
Okay. I want to be a neurosurgeon because most of the people in Nigeria these days are having mental problems, and I'll be one among the people who would like to help them.
Okay, all right. Let's pass the microphone. Yes. For some people, when we were going to ask these young girls what they want to be, some people would have been thinking, I want to be a cook, I want to be a chef, I want a lot of money in some of these small jobs that we underrate. Carry on, please.
Good day, everyone. I am Tanugo Favor. I would like to be a radiologist.
Radiologist?
Yes. A radiologist is a person that deals with the X-ray.
Yes.
So
and I think there are only 2 universities in Nigeria that offer radiology. Are you aware of that?
No.
University of Calabar and one other school, if I can remember correctly. It's not a common course. It's very rare. Radiologist. Wow. Why do you want to be a radiologist?
The human skeleton amuses me. Yes. So
Basti, you did hear. So, carry on.
I used to wonder, the skeleton looks ugly, so I used to people look beautiful, but inside the skeleton is ugly.
So everybody's skeleton is the same, no matter the steez and the mirror.
Yes.
Inside we are all the same.
Yes.
Can you imagine? Pass over the microphone. Interesting.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Tekra Adeyin. I'm a student from Government Girls College. I'm in JSS3. I would like to become a computer programmer in future.
Why?
Because as a kid, I love playing games, and I wonder how they make these games that I play and enjoy so much. So I want to be among those who make the game so that others too can play.
Wow. And the next?
Good day, everyone. My name is Aditya Christabel from Padopas Harmony Secondary School. I'm from JS3. I want to be a medical doctor.
Medical doctor. Which type of medical doctor do you want to be?
I don't know yet, but I'm still searching.
Okay, you're still searching.
Yes.
Okay, JSS3. So that means you'll be very good at. What do they do in JSS now? Is it integrated science? Integrated science. And as you get into the senior class, biology, physics, chemistry, maths, English, you must hold this very close. Yeah. Next.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Ogeni Enefavor from Government Girls College. I'm in SS2, and I want to be a medical doctor that specializes on various parts of the human body.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. And why do you want to be a medical doctor?
Okay, because of quack doctors, like they use shortcuts in order to get their medicine profession, and then it results into cutting people's life short, and then I want to help stop that by making their lives longer.
Okay, all right. Last person before we go to our mummies and
Good day. My name is Yavlumondo Yumfet. I'm in Parapas Harmony Secondary School, just 3. I love to be a counselor.
A counselor. So why do you want to be a counselor?
Because I love seeing people happy. I want them to share their problem with me so I can help them solve it. And I love seeing them happy. When you have something in your mind that is disturbing you, you can share it with someone and the person can be brings to your heart. And I love seeing people happy.
Put your hands together for our lovely girls. A round of applause for them. A round of applause. Now, Basti, not that I want to disgrace the brotherhood, but if you gather most guys here, I ask them, what do I want to be? I want to be Bonner Boy. I want to be Whiskey.
As a matter of fact, one of the younger boys was asked, what do you want to become? If he said he want to be an area boy.
Because now those boys, they collect machine
yes.
and co.
See, he has the intimidating people, so he likes to be like that, which is not supposed to be so.
Now let's go back to Dr. Beatrice. Is prevalent among the girl child, and what can we do to address these common health challenges?
Health challenges. Okay. One of the, especially when it comes to menstrual disorder, some of them, you will hear something like in various schools that have done outreaches. At the end, we do have one-on-one counseling. You will hear children telling you that the biology teacher told them that if you are having menstrual pain, pain. Yes, because some people don't experience menstrual pain. Most do. And they don't understand that that's part of the growth. That's part of the womanhood. That's part of the girlhood. So, and then they don't also understand when there is a problem, because they will tell you, like in menstrual hygiene, if maybe your period extends more than 5 days, it goes to beyond 7 days, then there is an issue. And if you are just seeing it for just 1 day, 2 days, and it stops, then it's inconsistent, there is a problem. So they need to be aware of some of these things so that they don't get misinformation or disinformation from laymen. What I mean by laymen is people that just want to put some stuffs in their head to take
for their own benefit.
Yes, for their own benefit, to take advantage of them. Also, there's issue of the breast. Like girls that attend puberty early, they are bound to have some kind of a lump-like stuff in their breast. So some people will tell them, it's cancer. Before you know it, you can even want to die because you feel that you have cancer. So you need to go to the hospital, let them check. I had it growing up and it disappeared on its own. And later I got to understand that it's actually it's not a lump as per in the word of lump. It's just because puberty was early. You understand? Then it comes up. Your breast came out early, so your system is trying to adjust, so that thing comes up, but after a while it goes away. But I'm not saying you should just take care of it at its early stage. So some of these things are the things that women go through. Now, when we talk gender, each time we talk about gender-based violence, most times the male folk will feel that, once it's gender, is women. It's because of statistics. Now, if a girl is raped, there is several things that she might suffer. Psychologically, she will suffer. The same thing with the men. She will suffer pains. It might be the same thing with the men. But there is that danger that she might lose her reproductive system, her capability to give. Well, I think there is a case now that the girl, I think it's the uncle that has been sexually abusing her, and each time she's pregnant, he goes to a particular doctor that aborts that pregnancy. It happened till the third time she had a rupture in her womb, and the only option is for the womb to be removed. The womb of that girl was removed. In fact, she doesn't even know the implication. It was when the case was now let out that the girl herself got to know that her womb has been removed, which means she will never give birth again. So that's why most times we always encourage, my daughters, my girls here, we encourage you to speak out, like I earlier said.
And the ones at home.
Yes, we encourage you to speak out, especially when it comes to this sexual harassment and sexual abuse. Don't just, like here that we are, we talked about other areas that we are being bullied as girls, but that of the sexual abuse and the violence meted against us sexually, we tend to hide it. Don't hide it, please, because it will cause you some health challenges. Now, let's come down to contraceptives. You know, if you start contraceptive early as a girl, there is danger out there. For every drug you take, there is side effect. Even as small, my husband is a pharmacist, so I know some of these things, and I work with a lot of doctors because of the gender-based violence issues that we do. Now, they will encourage some girls, since you're already sexually active, start taking contraceptive, this, so that you don't get pregnant. And my husband told me that there was a girl that, before he went to that pharmacy, the girl has been going to that pharmacy, in fact, almost every day to buy Postinor. Postinor. She swallows it like paracetamol. Not knowing that that thing is going to, in the future, you know what contraceptive do is to suppress your ovulation. You understand? So now, as a girl child, you are growing, you are always suppressing your ovulation, always suppressing your growth. In the next 5-10 years, you are suppressing your ovulation. When the time now comes for you to take in, that ovulation has to adjust. So it may take you another 10-15 years before it will adjust for you to take in. Now you begin to call your village people. You say it's one witch, that's your stepmother. Is that your? Are you getting it? Now most of these girls are deceived. They are deceived. So we need that knowledge. You need to know that the health of a woman. Apart from the civil society and other things I do, I'm also a farmer, a poultry farmer. So I'm into layers. Layers, they are females. I have used that layers to understand the female body. If you don't take care of a layer as an adolescent layer before you start laying, you will not have a good production. And that is the same thing with the girls. As a teenager, a young girl growing up, if you don't take care of your health, especially as it has to do with your reproductive system, by the time you are now ready to start giving birth, you might start having problems. That's why you see we have a lot of problems today. People go into contraceptive. There's organizations. Contraceptive is supposed to be for married women. In fact, when I got married, I had my first child, because once you give birth, they're supposed to attend the postnatal, where they begin to tell you about family planning and the rest. They tell us that, in fact, they only tell women that have given birth up to 3 to take contraceptives. They don't tell women that have given birth to 1 or 2, depending on how many children you want to have. Why they do that is that because of those side effects of the contraceptive, so that within that your fertile period, your high fertile period, you'll be able to give birth to the number of children you want to give birth. But if you start early to take the contraceptive, there is that possibility that it might disrupt your productivity as a woman. So most of the things that girls suffer has to do with their reproductive system. That's why every girl child out there needs to protect. You see, this sex thing, when a man and a woman have sex, let me put it this way, who gets pregnant?
Is a woman.
If the girls get pregnant, who stops school?
Is a girl.
If the girl stops school, who goes to labor room? If there is going to be a danger of death, who dies? You see? So taking care of the child if you happen to even give birth. And for a woman like some of us.
Bansi, why you fold your hand like guilty accused? Okay, you're choctalized. Okay.
You understand? For some of us, today I'm a doctor. It wasn't easy. When you get married, my sisters are here. When you give birth, your life will be stagnated for like 2-3 years. You are trying to get. In fact, you will be a confused human being. That's the truth. So now, as a young girl that is supposed to pursue your future, you are not having a child. Do you understand?
And for you, you were already married. You have a man supporting you.
Exactly, that is supporting me. Apart from that, I've gotten my degree. So any other thing I'm doing is like an addendum. I'm adding value to my life. You understand? So there's some things I can just let go so that I can take care of the children. But now you are yet to get your secondary school education certificate. You are yet to even know where your future is going to. You're already having sex. There's that danger that you will be pregnant. There's that danger that you may end up doing abortion, which can affect your reproductive system. Because some people, when you go to quack doctors, they will tell you, yes, they have removed the child, they removed the fetus, but what happened? They may not tell you that they have punctured an aspect in your womb, except where you start having problems tomorrow. So there are a lot that is tied around the reproductive system of a woman. That's why you must guard it with all diligence. I used to tell my guests, I say, see, if there is an aspect you should be aggressive, is when it comes to your vagina. Sorry. I need to be very, it's the place you must guard with all your heart. Because somehow your future, the theme for this year is vision for the future. How your future will be messed up. How you allow yourself to guard it and protect it determines how your future will be guarded. And I will back that up by what I have already said. If you get pregnant as a girl in school now, you will drop out of school. That is the truth. You drop out of school. The person that impregnated you can still be going to school.
The highest they will say.
The highest they said they will support.
And they say he gives somebody belly.
Exactly.
Or he will still be going to school.
Yes. So we need to guard that. Can I quickly just look at some of the things they mentioned here? Maybe because of at first I talked about that self-awareness. Yes, you start developing that puberty, breast, your hip is coming out and the rest of them. Now, being a woman does not mean that, or because they touch your breast does not mean that you will stop playing with them or stop mixing with the boys. Growing up, my best friends were boys. It got to a point that my father one day told me, I said, if you get pregnant and come to this house, I would send you out of this house. Why? He felt that, as a girl, I should not go out there, I should not mix with boys. No. You need to know self-worth. Values that you place up with boys and the rest of them. I never had sex before marriage. Yes, I never. I guarded myself. And I was very assertive. If as a boy you come to me and you begin to say something that has to do with sex or anything, I will tell you, I'll look at you eyeball to eyeball. One of the things I teach young people in school is refusal skills. Having that ability to say no. Because some of the girls, because you feel that you are fragile, you're supposed to be quiet. So anything they say yes. Yes. And then you don't know how to use the word I. You will say, no, my mommy said, if a man touches me, I may get. Tell him that I am not ready for sex. I don't want to have sex. I have a future to attend. So if you don't want us to talk about things that will favor me in my future, please don't be my friend. Be assertive. My daughter there said, she was talking with some boys and then they say she's not supposed to be here and she felt like crying. My dearest daughter, that is what they expect. Don't give them that expectation. Don't let their expectation come true. At that point that they said you're not supposed to be here, have something to say. Oh, of course, I'm supposed to be where intelligent people are. You are not being stupid. You are not being arrogant. You are being assertive. Tomorrow they will respect you. That's the truth. Boys need people. They want people that will speak like them. They want people, she talked about being strong, being smart. It's not a gender thing. Being strong and smart doesn't have to do with your reproductive organs. It has to do with your brain. How you are able to develop yourself. And that is the area I'm going to talk about. Build your capacity to the point where anywhere they're looking for somebody with such capacity, they mention your name. It is not about gender. It's about capacity. Build your capacity. Most times what the girls are doing, like in TikTok, my brother, I'm getting tired of it. Some of our girls, they'll come up with beautiful content, but before you know it, they start showing their breast. They start wearing skimpy clothes. They still come back to that toyism, in quotes. They still come back. Let's do things differently. Let's do things differently. Don't make yourself the girl that boy wants you to be. Don't make yourself the girl that society wants you to be. Be the girl that is exceptional. And you can only achieve that by building yourself to the point where everybody can point and say, for this one, she has capacity.
All right. Thank you very much, Doc. Now, you said a bunch of wonderful things, but let's dovetail into one area. You know, education is a great equalizer. What we mean by that is when people are educated, they all have the ability to arrive at the same destination on equal basis. If you carry a person from village, give them education, the same education with somebody who come from presidential villa, they have become equal intellectually. No be so. They are now qualified for the same opportunities. Of course, the person from a rich background may have advantage, but the person from a poor background don't get big lifting. When it comes to education, I want you people to tell us, the girl child, what be the challenges where you face to get the kind of education where you want? Because when I don't mention many good things here, doctor, lawyer, counselor, politician, journalist, nurse, and other etc. Make una share with us what be some of the challenges we una dey face to get the kind of education where you want get to reach where you want reach. Bansti, return the microphone to the girl child then. Yes. Who want talk? Uncle, me, are you raising your hand? Okay. Is that not the doctor? The cardiologist? Yes, we dey wait for now. We dey look.
The thing know how to challenge. Waiting they give you problem as they go school so.
Make una no shy. Maybe na teachers they disturb una. Maybe na school fees na no they get. Maybe na from house. Maybe na sometimes you go school, come back, and go begin the cook. All those type of some unexpected things where they disturb your education.
Good day, everyone. My name is Yongom Sendo Ifemia. I'm from Padopas Harmony Secondary School in SS3. The problem is a lack of money, lack of financial support.
Okay.
Like my family, ever since my father passed on, my mom did not have money. Even to eat too, it was a problem.
Okay.
So, like if she gets some small amount of money, she will go and manage it and prepare a small pot of soup for us that we'll eat. And maybe if she asks somebody to help us that we can go to school, the person will say, even my children too, they are not in school. It's you that you want me to help you so that your own will go and become something better in future. And they will tell her that even this your children that are female, tag them, give people so that they give them to
marry.
To marry so that you have money and take care of the boys. Leave those ones. And the main point is that they will just ask you to go to the farm.
As a girl?
Yes. That close, you are not good at education. Education is made for male child. And my mom, I always talk about my mom because I'd not seen my father like that. It was only 1 year that I saw him.
Even those of us we see our father for very long, I'm always talking about my mom because she was a unique woman.
I just love her.
Yeah, we all love her.
Because she's hardworking.
You know, most African mothers are just exceptional. Yes. They're exceptional. No, yes, carry on.
Then one day I was like only me in the farm. Then I asked myself that I'm saying though, what are you going to do so that you achieve what you want to become in future? Then when I come back and ask my mom that, do you have any relative that I can go and stay with so that the person will help? Maybe I will be helping the person will send me to school. Then she said that yes, but she's afraid of giving me to anybody. because when you give your child to people, they will treat them. What I want to become is more important to me, so that I will take good care of her later in future. So she then called my grandmother and asked her. Then my grandma said that one of her sons who was looking for a child so that they would go and stay with. But when they called my uncle, he said that the wife already looked for somebody else. So my mom just said that okay, I should just go and stay there. She will look for money. She will look for money. Then she will send it for her so that I will start going to school.
Okay.
But finally, God did something that one of her church member then saw me in the church. Then said that what happened that I'm not
going
in school?
to school.
Yeah, why everybody and children are in school? Then he said that my auntie said that it's lack of money. She did not have money to send me to school like that. Then she said, the man said that okay, she have one of her church. He have one of the member that is looking for a child so that the child will be going to school because she did not have child. She did not have a child. So I already knew the woman before, but I don't know that maybe it was God work.
Okay, you didn't know that person is looking for that kind of
yes.
person.
So when they told
this is
the
what
woman,
Nigerians call destiny helper.
So when
the person has a problem, and you also have a problem, and both of you have the same problem, and you now collapse into each other.
So when they told the woman that I'm the one that's supposed to come and be with her, I was very happy. Then she asked my uncle that used to steal money from people. Then my uncle said never, because he always carried me in his car. That I've never carried his money or took his money from his bag. So
you are staying with the person now?
Yes, he believed that I will not do such a thing.
So you are going to school now?
Yes.
We thank God for that.
Then when my auntie said
allow her to speak now. We say people should collect microphone. Nobody collected. Now she's sharing her story. She said, choosing. Who are you? Carry on, we're listening to you.
Then my auntie asked me that which class I'm in. Unity Nigerian Primary School, based from Vandika local government. Then she said that okay, now she's now my mom. I should take her as my mom and my father and my brothers. So I said, okay, me too. I even went inside the room. I prayed to God that I thank him for everything. He should help me so that I will be a good child, and I also respect my auntie. I will not carry anything. If she asked me to do anything, I will do it according to what the school was. I don't when I started JSS1, I don't know anything. Even to spell my name was a problem to me, because I would be afraid because I was growing in the village. I was in the village, so I don't know. My classmates will be saying that this guy is a village, stand for yourself. No,
and look at you now. The person they are calling village champion is talking on radio now. Are they on radio? What God cannot do does not exist. Put your hands together for her. Thank you. Now, give the microphone to somebody else, because they are not complaining. Everybody wants to talk now. Give her the mic. She's behind you. Okay, somebody else.
Good day, everyone.
Good day.
I'm actually opportune to grow in a family where my parents are teachers.
Wow.
So they know the value of education, and they they prioritize our education. Because
whether you are a boy or girl.
Yes. So, and they make sure they put us in a good school. Even if it is to borrow money, they will borrow money to make sure we go to school. And so when I lost my father, at least her burden has been released.
So is the scholarship by the school or the church or?
By the state government.
Oh, state government. Let's put our hands together for it. Was finances before, but now you have a scholarship. All right. So yes.
Good morning, country people.
Good morning. How you doing?
Fine. Mine is just a little contribution to what she said. I think the main challenge is financial issues. You know, a lot of people have this urge, or what would I use? They really want to go to school, but they don't have the financial capability. And then some of them now, they go extra mile trying to look for money to
What do you mean by extra mile?
Extra mile. A lot of girls engage themselves in things like prostitution.
Wow.
To pay their school fees and then handle things in school like that.
So in my own view, I think the main limitation is financial instability.
Okay. Yes, we're listening to you more.
Good day, everyone. I'm still Silva Ndobisi.
Ndobisi Ndobisi from where?
From Abia State, sir.
Okay, which side of Abia?
Very the local government, sir.
Okay. Bende?
Yes, sir.
Okay. One name more. Carry on.
Sir, she said something about financial problem. Though that one is true, but my own main problem is when I wrote BK, my elder sister went to science class. So when I collected my BK result, I showed it to my uncle. He asked me which class am I going to, is it science, art, or commercial? I told him that I want to go to art class, I want to become a journalist. He now asked me that how am I going to art class? That there is nothing in art class, that science is the father. So I told to him that there is the art that is not the mother.
After all, if there is some father, there must be mother. Equation are balanced. Go.
So the main problem now, he's still forcing me to go to science class. And me, I don't want to go to science class.
So your challenge is that they don't respect the decision of a girl, what you want to be.
He forced his own daughter to study nursing. Meanwhile, she wanted to be in art class. So he think he'll come and use it on me. And he's expecting me to go to art class. And me, to science class. Me, I don't want it. I want to study mass communication.
Let me use this opportunity as that daddy and mommy, where they listen to us from house, no force speaking to read the thing where you want make you read. I'll be perfect example. This thing where she they talk, I want shed tears. If you ask anybody which course this man read, waiting go there on our mind.
Mass com.
No, sir. Na engineer I be. And I force me to read engineering. Yeah, to say I read mass com, maybe by now I forget PhD. With ease. Because I don't need to suffer to know what they do. So no, they force children go read what you want me they read, because they go read and finish through with that certificate. Like this girl where they talk now, if you force them go read that nursing, she no go practice. So she go there inside a ward, they read newspaper. They on radio when they not this the truth. As much as we they laugh, it's the truth. Allow these girls and boys even to find out what them they're interested in. And develop them in the area of their passion. They don't go suffer to go to school. Now them go to push themselves because now waiting they want to do be that. Now them go to do waiting, they push themselves. And they talk this thing for the sake of people where they house. Now they listen now. No, they force speaking. Based on say say if they read nursing, maybe they go end up in Canada, they go come, they send you dollars. No be every nurse get money. No be every doctor get money. You get panebita, we get money past professor.
Yes.
Are we together? Yes, more. Challenges in education. Okay. Una no one talk.
If I'm moved by the spirit of saying, you talk high, they do you.
We want to know some of the issues where they affect you, where they make you get the opportunity to pursue education the way you want. We don't mention finances.
Sister, one add something so.
I just want to add again to what she said. There are some parents that actually threaten their children and say, if you are not studying the course I want you to study, I'm not going to sponsor you.
Wow.
I'm not going to pay your school fees.
Okay.
So a lot of students are now forced to study the course they don't want to study. Like our priest said, if you force a person to study medicine and the person wanted to be a policeman, the person will see injection and then imagine it to be a gun. And then he will use the injection the way he's supposed to use the gun, and then the person will die.
Wow. Yes. But that's
Thank
true.
you.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's the irony of life. Vera is not like that. It's not like that. Let people thrive in the area of their expertise. In fact, they inspire me today. I think say me go inspire now, but the thing turn around.
you now understand why I say I can't dey shocktalize. I can speak side pidgin.
You put your hand akimbo. I can't the one that say what thing happen. Another person want talk. Yes.
Okay, good morning, country people.
Good morning, my sister.
This one, I don't have anything to say, sha, just contribution.
Mm-hmm.
So there is somebody I know that he wanted to study a particular course, and his parents wanted him to study another course. So he was so stubborn to the extent that he left home. And he told his parents, if you're not ready to sponsor my course, the funny thing was that he wanted to study abroad. Yeah, that was the problem. He wanted to study abroad. So he worked and saved and went abroad. Although he faced a lot of challenges. So, and after through the thick and thin, he still came out. He was one of the best from his course. From that year, he was the best. And he's very rich. And now he's the one sponsoring his family. He's the richest in his family.
Yeah. Anyway, I just want to add again, una wey dey listen for home. I know they encourage una children make them disobey una. No. I just they appeal, say make we try to support the children in the area of their interest. Of course, as for papa, as for mama, you will advise your children based on what you know about life. But at the same time, learn to also understand waiting be their passion. Final comment before we go back to our mommies and daddies.
Good day once again. I know when I was in JSS2, so I had to drop out of school for my other brothers to go to school. So I felt cheated, so cheated. So I made arrangements on my own. I spoke to one of my mother's friend. Her husband was a principal in UB Gadi. So I spoke to them and they gave me opportunity. When my mates were in JSS3, I went there to the school and then wrote junior exam. So after then again, I had to drop out because there was no finances and my dad wanted to sponsor the boys, not me. All his plans were that he made arrangements that I should travel to Zakibiam to meet one of his friends. Then after the man finished sponsoring me in school, I will marry one of his sons there. So I didn't like the idea. I feel so cheated. Is it because I'm a girl? So I spoke to one barrister. I started working with her. Like a house help. And then after I narrated my story to her, she decided to help. She's the one sponsoring me now. My dad has no idea.
Women helping women. Yeah. That's another issue that we should.
My dad has no idea. I was the one that called him later that I'm in school. I'm schooling.
Wow.
So that's gender discrimination. I feel that girls are meant to go to school.
And you don't look like your experience. Keep being strong.
Yeah, and because of that challenge I went through, I want to show my dad that in as much as I'm a girl, I'm more than them. In my school, there was a time they called him that I took the best student in my school, an award. I should come and collect it. But unfortunately, I didn't come, sha. So the whole school, the teachers, even the principal knows me as the best student. So I'm just trying to prove to my dad that because I'm a girl doesn't mean I don't have to go to school or anything.
Yeah, that's a good way to revenge. I like this kind of revenge. You look down on me, nobody else will look down on me ever.
I will show you true results.
True result. No need to quarrel. No beef. After all, nobody can argue with result, can they? Remember
that is the best and the sweetest part of the revenge.
you know the story of Dr. Chilebo? That they were saying after a GPA, we'll know who is who.
Exactly.
When the result came out, didn't they know who is who?
They knew. They know what it.
They covet.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Our time done the work. We get just 10 more minutes. I want to ask Mrs. Honde, who will be teacher, in your own estimation as a teacher, what will be some of the things in less than 2 minutes or so, what will be some of the things where the society is supposed to be particularly aware of to support the girl child? Because why they ask you this question, we say women are half of the society. And if we don't take care of half of the society, we are already, it's just like person who want to write exam, Basti, and now over 100. But lecturer, they tell you, say, they already owe am 50. Meaning for you to get anything, you need to score 50.
Okay. I hail you once again, country people. Especially, I want to address the women. Let's not be our own problems. You know some of the things that you passed through before you were able to climb into the stage that you are at this moment. So remember that most of these girls that are living with us, it may not be our children biologically, but you know what you are aspiring or what you aspired to become when you were still small, some of the challenges that you faced to become that thing. Now you have climbed that ladder. You have to remember that these girls also have aspirations. They also have dreams that they want to become tomorrow. So how supportive have you been? How have you been supporting them to become that? As a teacher, most of the students that I teach, they have challenges in buying textbooks. Okay, I teach literature, and I've been instructed that any student that does not have a particular literature text should not be admitted during the lesson. And many a times, you find out that these textbooks are not expensive. Those texts are not expensive. Some of them are less than 1,000 naira. And they say, I told my auntie, but she says she does not have money. I told my uncle, he said he does not have money. If you ask them, these so-called uncles and aunties of theirs have children in Vatia College and in those prestigious schools in quote that they are training. But when it comes to these ones, you cannot be able to spare out your 1,000 naira to buy them literature text and other things that they need in order for them to excel. And some of them, their future is promising. They do so excellently. They need your support. And the little support you can give them, you deprive them of such support because you say they are stubborn or because you say they are not doing the things that you expect them to do. Let it not be so. Let's encourage these ones so that their dreams can also come true. We heard them quite well how they shared what they want to become in future, and they are specific about what they want to become, and from what they say, they are knowledgeable about what they want to become. They need our support. Please, let's extend our hands of support to them in all the areas that they need in order for them to be able to have their dreams come true.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Wande. And we now go over to Dr. Francisca. Tell us how parents and teachers can support the girl child to get the best out of education. Briefly, ma. Clark, extend the microphone quick. May she collect before we speak to Mommy Ruth.
Good morning, my country people, once again. As a teacher, you are a role model to your students. Just like the last speaker, the first time she spoke, she talked about befriending the students and the student on their own part being open to her on some of the challenges they faced. So as a role model, you know exactly what you are supposed to do to your mentees. You try to identify their problems. You don't insult them as a teacher. You try to know why they are behind their mates, where the problem is emanating. Is it because they are slow learners or they are facing some challenges at home, they are being abused? They are being bullied or stuff like that. You try to identify and advise. Most of the students, like where I teach, government model school, most of the students we have there, they are more like helpers. They are staying either with their aunties or uncles. And when they go home, when they come to class, some of them you see them sleeping. Some of them you see them so tired. Some of them, they are not focused. And then you try to talk to them instead of bullying at the same time or trying to shout on them. You try to pay attention, talk to such a student to know. There was one that even came to me, man, is it right for me to engage in unholy relationship at this time? Is it right for me to have boyfriend? I had to educate. Some of them, they're totally ignorant. Just like the doctor was saying about the reproductive system, you have menstrual pain, the male teacher or the student that are more, men, they are crafty, but even the boys. They will tell you the only solution to the menstrual pain is to have sex. And so you try to find out what is actually the problem that such a student is sleeping, is lacking behind another. You find that you have something to hold on to. Actually, they have a lot of challenges they face, from sexual harassment, from being overworked at home. Some of them, they come to school late and stuff like that. Some of them are even harassed by the male teachers. So as a mentor, your work is not into it more. Some of them lack focus because of so many of these challenges they face. So
yes, our time don't work out. May we speak with Madam Ruth.
Thank you.
Mommy, tell us sharply, what will be your vision for the BENUE girl?
I greet the country people once again. I see the BENUE girl child as a great woman in all aspects of life. I see them coming up to take leadership roles in the society, to contribute wonderfully to the development. Heard one of our guests here coming up as a potential governor, female governor. But I am thinking that before she comes up, there will be a woman that will lead this state before that time. And I call on all women that are in position now to support this vision. Any woman, any girl you see around is a potential woman and a potential good leader in future. So we should nurture them as such. They should be built as women of integrity. They should be built in women that can be trusted with any leadership role. And that starts from the home. As mothers, as we give birth to them, the training should start from the time they are giving birth to.
All right, ma'am.
By this, it shouldn't be just focused on the girls. Our boys too
should be trained on how to handle women as well.
Yeah, because sometimes we train them to become good women, and at the end, they end up marrying the bad boys. So let us train both of them so that we achieve what we want.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now, Doc, please speak to us about how the society, briefly in 1 minute, because we have run out of our time, how the girl child can be empowered, how the society can come together to empower the girl child to fulfill the vision that Mommy Ruth just spoke about now.
All right, thank you very much. My colleagues, they have already mentioned a lot. And even from the children themselves, I think about 2 persons testified of women that are now supporting them in school. So that's part of how to help and, empower the girl child. But I want to speak directly to the girl child. This person that is seated and is talking to you today that has PhD, I sponsored myself in the university, and I did not open leg for any man. I involved myself in skills. I was in business. I did a lot of businesses to be able to pay my way into through education. In fact, when I graduated and I was doing my youth service, my dad didn't believe that I have gone to university until I wore that uniform and came back home. So you can inspire yourself. You can self-development. You understand? I'm talking to the girls directly because you can actually help yourself to go through school. Like now that you're in school, there's nothing that stops you from learning a skill. During your holidays, what do? There are a lot of things that you can, learn and begin to get your own little monies. Monies are not hanging on boys, they're not hanging on men. It's hanged on hard work. So you can work hard and you can attain that height that you want to attain. And then the society, I also want to call on the teachers. Our two teachers here, they mentioned how some teachers are also molesting the students. I don't know how that is handled. I'm also going to talk to them after now.
Yes.
It's very important. Crime and punishment is what takes away crime in the society. Once somebody involves in any form of crime, there should be punishment. And that serves as deterrent to others. Because if these girls continue to be molested by the male teachers, at home they are molested, they come to school, they are molested, they go to church, they are molested, then they will be thrown out of destiny. So we have to also help by punishing the culprits so that they don't, discourage our children from attaining the height they want to attain. Thank you very much because of our time.
Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you very much. Well, and the much will we take on top the program. The clerk of the house, Barnes T. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Give us your word in 15 seconds before we pack our kaya, put for tomatoes, zap, come off from inside the studio here.
I don't already hear from the girl child them and the mommies and teachers them will follow them come. So you would hear from house. Now, so the matter be, follow us another edition of the program, the same time, same station. My name now, Barnes T.
And I'll be the area speaker. Today, when I hear from students of Government Model School, Government Girls College, Makodi, and not forgetting Padopas Harmony, all na schools where they Makodi. When I hear from Dr. Beatrice Onoja, where they do one special teens ministry and focal person for action against sexual and gender-based violence for the whole of Benue State. Not forgetting also the person of Ruth, Mommy Ruth, that your surname, I don't know whether na Pengwa or is it Pengwam? Pengwa? Okay. That because the way they write and they confuse me. Mrs. Ruth Pengwa will be the leader of Women Voters League, another Congolese organization where they help women to understand their role in governance. And not forgetting Mrs. Patience Hwande, and no go also forget Dr. Francis Chilebo. These ones now teachers will follow the students come. And to you, the way they listen to us at home, thank you very much. Like Barnes T, the clerk talk. Next week, Thursday by 9 a.m., Kukuruku, we go there here with another better issue will concern you for society. My name remains yours sincerely faithfully, Emmanuel. Ondugu Chukunanye taking Bitiavia, the area speaker. Uno by Gario.
You are listening to our Gate Radio 95.5 Star FM Makudi, the People's Voice.